Well, film and TV critic Rebecca Perfect joins us now. Rebecca, it was an interesting night for the stars that won, that many people actually hadn't heard of, including the leading actress Georgina Campbell.
Yes.
In an incredibly strong field.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I had my money on Sheridan Smith for Scylla.
Me too.
Yeah, and I think it's wonderful because actually Georgina Campbell for Murdered by My Boyfriend is such a powerful performance. I saw it, it was brilliant, and I think she's, you know, about to start a fantastic career as a result of this. And it's always nice to see the underdog or the wild card take the leading role in this.
And she said she couldn't believe it, that her mum had been on her all day to write a script and she just thought there was no point.
Yeah, it was so lovely, and that's kind of a lovely, humble acceptance speech. She was up against such incredible actresses in this field, and I think, you know, all power to her. She's done a fantastic job.
And Jason Watkins won leading actor for the Lost Honour of Christopher Jeffers, and he gave a very emotional speech, didn't he?
Yes, he did. But, you know, this is his first kind of really big starring role. He's been a great support in things like Nativity, the film, and also W1A, which is hugely popular. And when he steps into this role, again, he was quite a surprise for him to win, because obviously we have Benedict Cumberbatch in that category, and he was someone that everyone had their eye on, and he's been nominated 3 times. We thought it would be him for this, but it was great to see that this was a fantastic performance, and the best man won on the night.
I feel so sorry for Benedict Cumberbatch. He's always mentioned as the person who didn't win, and
and
he's such a great actor.
He's brilliant.
He must really hate awards season now.
I wouldn't feel too sorry for Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, but you know what? He's crossed over into film as well. He's doing incredibly well. He's like one of the A-list stars, and I think, you know, at least he's being recognised for his work across the board now, so he can't be too upset.
And a great night for Anton Deck, of course.
Yes, again, they have won Best Entertainment Performance and Best Entertainment Programme for Saturday Night Takeaway. What a brilliant achievement. I mean, this is the most prestigious awards on television, and for them to win it 2 years in a row is just incredible.
And Graham Norton too, although he was up in one category against them, but he won separately for the Best Comedy Programme.
Yes, and in Graham's own way, he obviously made a very good joke about saying, you know, I couldn't be happier for them when they picked up the award and he didn't. But, you know, his show has been going for 17 years. It's incredibly strong. And again, it's a well-deserved award within the comedy field. So, yeah, very happy.
The real theme of the night seemed to be, when we look at the people who won the leading actor categories, and also the Marvellous that won the single drama category, a lot of the awards were for dramas based on real-life stories.
Yes, of course, and a lot of crime dramas in there as well. Things like The Missing, which was nominated as well. You know, we're pulling upon stories that really, you know, portray common themes within our audience that they can really relate to, and I think that's what British television does really, really well. We get to the heart of a really good story that audiences can sort of look to get inspiration from, or they can look to explore a little bit more because of what's going on in the headlines. And with that, I think that's what makes us a particularly strong country when it comes to television.
But Jessica Hines, who won Best Female in Comedy, brought politics into it, didn't she? There was quite a few references throughout the BAFTAs to the election, and she used it to make a stand against cuts in arts and education.
Yeah, and I think the point that she was making as well was when, you know, budgets are cut, the arts is often something that is the first thing to go, and I think she made a very poignant speech. And it's not the first time that we've seen something like this at the Oscars. Patricia Arquette used the platform as well to talk about equal pay between women in the arts as well. And I think it's a nice platform to have this if you're doing it in the right way. And I think in the way that Jessica accepted her award and then talked about this came across as very humble again, and a really nice way to touch on the topic.
And of course we mustn't forget Sky News that you mentioned, winning for best news coverage of the Ebola crisis with Alex Crawford in the Line 5 team.
Yes, well done.
OK, Rebecca, lovely to have you.
Thank you so much.
I was impressed by Anton Deck. I never realised they were such accomplished percussionists. Good drummers, in other words. They can drum a bit, can't they?
Yeah, they can. Flaming drums.
Flaming drums.